Get my sit.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, careful not to unplug all the wires and kill the recording permanently.
Kill myself.
Oh fuck! Which one were we? We were this one probably. Probably the one with the least amount of progress. I have like an external hard drive for my laptop that I keep all the like full VODs of. If I wanted to go all the way upstairs and go grab that and load that onto the computer to see which file we picked, I could. But that isn't going to happen.
It also probably take longer to do that than actually just catch back up to where it would be.
Probably, to be honest. But yeah, I save all of... It's not us talking, it's just like the gameplay. I just have the gameplay saved.
Yeah. Just in case, you gotta save some.
I don't know, because sometimes, like, if I ever, like, want to, like, make a video about Luigi's Mansion, and I need, like stock footage of it to play in the background, like, I could just have it.
Or, like, you're just talking about something else, and you mentioned something in Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, something that happens.
There's a decent chance that it will be in, like... that.
Yeah, like, especially if we're talking about it. Like, I could talk about right now... Actually, I don't know if I have those saved or not. I could talk about how you can get out of bounds at the in the B-movie game on the Wii, and I could show that clip right now of me going out of bounds. But you can just go in the little, like, pussy of the wall here, and they didn't put any sort of collision. And we're free to go! We don't have to play the level anymore. A lot of these games we play on the channel, like, especially the Wii ones, like, I've played with a lot of you guys before. Yeah. So, like... You know the shit. Like
we played the B-movie game since we were probably in like middle school.
Yes. Like it's just a fascinating game, I think.
It's so fucking weird.
We discovered when Evan and I played it for the channel, we discovered this weird like cut level where like they had the cutscenes made for it, but they didn't have the level, so they just played the cutscenes and like it was so bizarre. Go watch the B-movie game video to find that out. You can't give it to them for free. You can't give them the clip for free all the time. Sometimes they have to go and watch another video if they really care.
But like even since we were like younger and we just like come over here and like shoot the shit and like just like hang out, we play that game occasionally. That game, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
Yeah, we didn't play that one as much.
We played that game like
we played it with Owen and Riley.
We played it once, I think.
Yeah, but it was very fun the time we did.
Because we fucking just dragged Owen around all the time.
Yeah, Owen is the. What is your fucking problem? What do you want?
Owen is like the no-nonsense member of our friend group.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
There are reasons why he is, which I will not elaborate further upon. But Owen is like very much like he's playing a game, he wants to win or get like the highest score.
He's going to complete that objective.
But like when basically Josh, myself, or anybody else plays that we play with often, we just kind of dick around and we're just like more using it as a reason to hang out.
If something's funny, we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's
like if there's a reason for us to keep punching a dumpster because it makes a lot of noise.
And there's a guy inside the dumpster like quivering for his life.
Yeah, like we're gonna keep doing it because it's fucking hilarious.
Like the thing I remember the most is because like we thought it was funny because like a lot of games they have like the walk if you put the stick like just slightly.
Yeah.
Because we were all just like walking. And Owen was at the very edge of the screen, like, running against it because he wanted to get to the next area to fight more guys.
And I remember we kept saying, when you walk in.
Yeah, when you walk in.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
That game was awesome.
People know who Owen is, though. He's been on the channel. They know.
How many times? Like, once or twice, probably?
He was only, like, here one time, but we got, like, 5 or 6 videos out of it. It was pretty good. We played Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs. We played Superhero Squad, and we played Disney Infinity, those 3.
We can spend this episode explaining the lore of the people who've shown up.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Well, the list does not get much longer than that. Adam was on one episode.
There's Nevin.
Nevin. He's a more, like, reoccurring guy.
There was... I don't know if he actually ever showed up, but there was Riley.
He did, but all the videos got fucked. He showed up twice, and both times the videos got fucked up. Damn. Jim bro.
Riley is very much like the character on screen right now. He's kind of stupid in like a funny way. He's kind of a
lovable doofus, like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
He's kind of a bit oblivious at times. Was that it then? So then there's Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan. He's probably... I think he's been on it more than you have so far. I did check like one time a while ago. He was the OG who came on first, so respect to that. It's very embarrassing to ask people if they want to come over to record a video of playing video games. So he came to me like for it because he saw the videos, so that made it a lot easier.
I mean, we would do this before you ever did YouTube stuff. Not like
we would hang out anyway.
Like, we would just back when we were in we were probably juniors or sophomores or something. We were in high school. Was the point? We'd walk down to town. We had this really small, what was it called? It was a
electronic trading center.
Yeah, and they sold really shitty not shitty. They sold a lot of very random video
games. It's like one of those. I don't want to say like mom and pop store because it's more like Neckbeard owned store.
Yeah.
But it's one of those ones where it has like old games. It's got a variety of everything.
It's like GameStop if it wasn't owned by piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but GameStop is like only modern stuff. It's got Wii games. It's got like NES shit.
Yeah.
It's classic game store.
It's kind of like a garage sale, but for video games, where they just have some they have some modern stuff. They have a lot of older stuff. But we'd walk down, we'd pick up some Wii games for $5.
Like Night at the Museum. That was a video we did. That was from that place.
Oh fuck! I could walk if I could get up and walk over, I'd go and look at what.
Madagascar 2 came from there, but we didn't play that for the channel yet. I'm trying to think of ones we played for the channel specifically, because we tried to do Action Girls, that didn't work.
Did you do Ninjas vs Pirates Dodgeball?
No, that was from GameStop or something. You guys got that for me for Christmas.
We got it for your birthday.
Yeah, that was
because Riley and I drove down to GameStop and we bought.
That's where we got M&M Kart Racing, an icon, and honestly, our lives are so much different because of it.
Yeah, and now that the store's closed, which sucks, we used to walk down there and just grab we'd buy Josh would buy 3 games. They'd be 3 for 10.
Yeah, they would have little deals where you would get one free. So we would definitely fucking take advantage of that.
Yeah, we just.
Oh, we got Canada Hunt there. Canada Hunt. That was from fucking there.
I think one of the Bass Pro Shop games we got for you.
Probably the fishing game.
Yeah.
Because I had the same game, but they're different versions. There's differences, which I thought was weird.
But we'd pick up games and then. We'd have a half day for school occasionally. We'd walk down, we'd go out of school, and we'd walk down the road towards the video game store, and we'd buy, Josh would buy 3 games, and we'd walk back to his house. And it was always it was an hour walk. It was fucking.
It was a bit of a walk. With your backpack too, it was a lot worse.
But it was fun because we were just dicking around.
It was manageable, yeah.
We were just
because my house is at the top of a hill, so it's once you got there and you already wanted to be done, you're oh,
fucking Jover.
Let me up.
We'd come down to his basement. We'd just play dumb Wii games.
Yeah, we're in my basement right now. We're the cellar dwellers right now.
We just come down to his basement and shoot the shit, playing dumb games all the time.
It's a nice basement.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
It's finished.
It's got a pool table and stuff. It's not entirely loser shit. This room is fucking scary. Are you ready to be fucking scared?
I'm shitting my pants already.
Happy Halloween, by the way. This is Nana's room. Ow! Ow! She's fucking insane. But yeah, we hang out here. There's fucking deer heads on the wall. They're creepy as hell. And other dead animals on the wall. It's like Shaw's house from Open Season.
Yeah.
For a visual reference.
But we've been coming over here to play games. We used to watch movies.
Yeah.
We come I'd use after we were still in high school from actually before high school. We'd done this since
middle school or
so. We'd walk home on before we all had jobs and shit. We'd walk home together on Friday, and we'd every Friday we'd hang out all the time. We'd always we'd either watch a movie, and we watch the dumbest shit.
Yeah, well, you never watch I don't know, there's comedy movies. I don't like those fucking movies. The movies that are meant to be fucking comedies, Adam Sandler. Not necessarily Adam Sandler, but those types.
No, Adam Sandler.
We don't watch the. Well, there's other movies that are that type that I also don't like, but we'll watch kids movies and shit mostly.
We watch the live action Cat in the Hat movie.
Yeah. Oh God.
We'd watch we watched the Fat Albert movie one time. That was for graduation party.
Yeah, my graduation party, instead of I don't know, doing something cool, we just watched
or binge drinking or something. We fucking watched the Fat Albert movie.
Well, we watched the mainstream episode before, which is about the kid who is
retarded.
Fuck, we used to do that like all the time.
Yeah. What have they done to us? What has they done to us?
Well, all of our fucking friends are like alcoholics now.
Yeah, well, yeah, now beer does have to be included. Oh my fucking god, Granny, chill.
Us four, the ones that we were just talking about, plus a couple of other people who have not made appearances on here. We all went down on a trip to the beach. We drive down there. We got basically like what was essentially an Airbnb. Just stayed in the house for like a week. And just like it was like debauchery.
Yeah, we did this twice, by the way. The more recent one you might have heard about in the Skylanders video is different than the one that you're talking about. I think
there was
the first one had more like incidents and weird shit happened.
Yeah,
the second one like nothing happened really.
There was more just like they'd get drunk and be like, "Let's go do this," and everybody would be like, "That's fucking stupid."
The fucking hole, dude.
Oh my god.
I don't think we talked about the hole where our two friends Riley and mostly Braden.
It was Braden, because Riley fucking walked home.
Right, yeah, Riley gave up eventually. At first he was like, "Yeah, let's dig a fucking hole at the beach, so that would like big enough that we could all fit in and make like a fire."
But they did this. They were very high, like they were like stoned out of their mind. And we like walked down to the fucking. They were like it was like the middle of the afternoon. It was like maybe 3 o'clock, and they were like, "Let's go down to the beach and dig a hole." And everybody was like, "No, I'm not doing that shit. Like, why would I just dig a hole?"
Yeah.
And then a couple like
Nevin and I were already down there.
Yeah. And Riley and Braden.
Because we had to help with the hole. I was there for most of the hole.
Yeah. Then they walked down, started the hole. I stayed home because I didn't want to.
Well, and here's the thing though: is Kyle said he brought a shovel, and we're like, okay, a shovel, you know, a shovel, a full shovel. And then it's just like it's not like one of those kid ones where it's like a whole handheld one. It's like a survival gear one, and there was only one of them. And this hole was like much bigger than something that could
probably
fucking.
The size of like a small swimming pool.
Yeah, and it's like so everyone else was just using their bare hands, and you're just like on your hands and knees, and like you're just scooping the sand into the middle part. Like when you're, it was going nowhere. We were listening. We were just like, because Braden was getting mad because he's not very funny. Like he isn't like. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna fucking own Braden in this one today. We were listening to the Lorax soundtrack while we were digging the hole, and he was getting mad because we weren't listening to like fucking. He likes EDM music. He wanted EDM music playing, and we were listening to the fucking like Lorax. Yeah, so he was getting mad that we were putting on because we wanted to put on. You know that one song from fucking, oh my god, Robots. The like when it goes to the chop shop.
Yeah,
it's like the Tom Waits like underground
yes.
music. We wanted that to be playing like on loop, but it wasn't like on Spotify or whatever. There's one specific incident I'll talk about. Why? Because I did call him unfunny. Where we were at this restaurant called the fucking Bad Monkey. You're wearing the Bad Monkey shirt right now.
I was gonna say I'm wearing the shirt.
And we were sitting there. There's a bunch of us there, but I was sitting next to Braden, and I was sitting next to like Nevin or something. And we were talking about like we came up with a scenario of like this guy who didn't want to pay for like boneless wings, so he would bring his own bones to the restaurant and put them inside of the chicken whenever he ate. And we were talking about like having it like be bone-in chicken, and he was just like, when he heard bone-in chicken, he's like, oh, so like sex, right? It's like that's always where it has to go. It's like that is the like level 1 comedy, like fucking penis in vagina. You got it, dude. Like shut the fuck up, dude. I find it much more entertaining the idea of a like insane man putting random bones inside of like chicken tenders so he doesn't have to fucking pay for the bones, even though like I feel like boneless is usually more expensive anyway.
It's not like it's such a like far-fetched idea because it's not like you're paying for chicken wings by weight. Like you're buying them by the dozen. Like you're not paying for the weight of the bones. It's just like an abstract, stupid fucking.
Yeah, just like a guy, like because like the waiter's just like, all right, sir, would you like bone or boneless? He's like, oh no, don't worry, I brought my own bones.
I'm like, what the fuck are you
like,
talking
what?
about? It's like the same idea as if you've ever seen online where people are like, do you eat your bananas with or without the shell? It's like the same idea. Where it's like, why the fuck would you call it a shell? Like, no.
And then see if Braden heard that, he'd be like, oh, so like uncircumcised and circumcised penis?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Braden was fun sometimes.
Like, I don't hate him. I just don't think he's very funny.
Riley and Braden made me drive them down, actually 2 different places. Both times there was one other person. The first time was they forced me to drive them down to the boardwalk. So they were like, let's go to the boardwalk. I'm going to go talk to women.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
And I said that exact shit to him. I was like, we're gonna go down, you're not gonna talk to anybody. And I drove them down to the boardwalk, and we were only there for maybe an hour and a half. It was dark, it was getting kind of cold, because it was like windy, and we were wearing shorts and t-shirts, and they were fried. Like, they were so high that it was kind of surprising they were able to walk straight. On most boardwalks, they have like those really dumb bullshit shops where they sell like
Garbage fucking...
They sell a bunch of garbage. They sell random t-shirts.
They should like Supreme Bart Simpson shirts.
Like the Rick and Morty like backwoods shirts.
Rick Sanchez passing Bart Simpson a blunt.
Yeah, like that kind of bullshit. If you've ever been to like a beach boardwalk, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We were walking down the beach towards the base of the boardwalk, and we'd stop through and we'd stop through and they'd be like, I want to look at this t-shirt. And or look in this store to get a t-shirt. And they never got anything. Then we'd walk down, we'd stop through a couple, and we started walking back up because it was getting later. And I was like, I want to go home. We walked back up the boardwalk to start going back home. And somebody at the house, I just don't remember who it was, asked if we could get them like Subway from the boardwalk. And so we had to walk our ass down the boardwalk again to get fucking Subway for somebody at home. And then we walked back up we walked back up the boardwalk with Subway, and they wanted to go back into the fucking stores. We walked through the same stores like 3 or 4 times in like 2 hours, and every time they thought it was a different store. And the one other person who came with us, his name's Kyle, got super pissed. Like, he was so mad that we kept walking the same stores. Because Kyle was a little bit drunk. I was like, Kyle, if you don't fucking stop talking, I'm leaving you here and driving home. In your car. Because I took his car down. But eventually they realized that the boardwalk sucks. They didn't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
And that they wanted to go home because it was tired and they were tired of walking. And they wanted to go watch probably the fucking Zookeeper or something.
No, not Zookeeper.
It was all fine. Like, it wasn't any like really like terrible shit that went on. It was just like I didn't want to fucking drag them down to the boardwalk, and they just kept walking to the same goddamn stores anyway. That was fun. The other place they made me drag them was they wanted to see the most recent Spider-Man movie that came out as of this video, which was Across the Spider-Verse, which came out while we were at the beach.
Yeah, naming convention for those movies is horrible. It's so easy to mix them up.
Yeah. So it came out the week we were at the beach. And so they, being Riley, Brayden, and Evan, wanted to go see the movie. And they made me, the reason why they made me drive was I was sober, made me drive them down like half an hour to go see the Spider-Man movie, even though there was like 4 movie theaters on the way to where the one they went to. They made me drive them down. And they were just like, they were kind of geeking the whole way down because they were like, I just assumed they were like high.
Yeah, they were.
It turns out they took shrooms before they fucking saw that movie. So 1, they don't remember the movie anyway. 2, I had to drive them up and down Ocean City while they were like tripping, which was not fun.
Yeah.
Because they kept yelling at the windows, basically like sexually harassing people. Like they'd be like screaming, like it'd be Braden. He'd be like screaming, like you, like shit, like you have nice tits and like shit like that. It's like you are like, stop. Like,
yeah, that's.
It got to a point where I like just like rolled up his window and then like put kids locks on the fucking. I put like kids lock the door so they couldn't fucking get out.
God forbid.
Yeah, there's the lore of our friends.
Yeah, and the fucking hole. Back to the hole briefly back to the hole. Fucking. Because Nevin and I were out there, we were working, and it was getting close to supper. I guess, did Nevin make supper that night or something?
I think he made it.
He made, yeah. So
no, Adam made it. We had the chicken. No.
It was chilly that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were like, this Riley and Brains dude, they were like, yeah, we're going to bring you back some.
I know.
And then we were like, let's take as much time as possible to like go back to the house, eat, do all that. Because we did not want to do all that fucking hole. But they did eventually get that hole done. But it was so windy, like you couldn't even like enjoy it. Jesus Christ. Like the sand was in your eyes. It was fucking horrible.
And then what we did on the way back was probably the funniest part of the story. Was they wanted us to bring them food back with, like,
Yeah, so they could keep working on the hole. We would bring the chili to them.
but like instead of just like I don't know, like there was no really like how are you supposed to fucking bring chili somewhere?
Yeah.
So, like especially to the beach, like you're not bringing it to like a family function, like a cookout where there's gonna be like
like plates
and bowls and shit. Like there was nothing. You're
utensils.
taking it to the beach. So we brought this like pot of chili with us to the beach, like with like a whole lid and everything. We brought them like spoons and shit,
Yeah.
and they were in the hole, just digging away. And we brought them chili on the beach, and they ate it. And I think we got rid of the rest of the chili.
Probably. I don't remember.
That whole week was kind of like a haze. If you're in high school, find friends and go on a senior trip. It's pretty fun. You'll get a ton of stories out of it.
But it's harder than you think. It's hard to make friends.
It's also
you
hard.
can do it. You know how you do it. You share Mola Cola cool videos and you bond over them.
Like and subscribe. 99% of people who are watching this or whatever,
they aren't subscribed.
You do not have enough friends to go on a senior trip.
Exactly. You guys could all get together and get in the comments and plan a senior trip together.
Yeah.
And you guys can all have something to relate to.
Yeah,
clearly you all like this style of comedy, so you can feel comfortable being yourself around these people.
Yeah.
So like this door is locked. So every time I want to go through here, I have to go out and around the courtyard way instead of just through this fucking door. I just wanted to call attention to that bullshit real quick. Ugh. You ever see any movies that scared you as a kid?
Like movies that I like should be scared of, or ones that like should not be scary that scared me?
Either one.
Okay.
Let me out.
I don't even. Oh, what movies did I watch as a kid?
Here's my example. I might have said something before. When the Cars movie, that like the turbine, like that guy, he was scary. Frank.
Yeah.
I was afraid of Frank.
Fuck. What?
Ow.
There's a movie I am specifically thinking about that like haunted me as a kid. I just cannot think.
Can you remember anything about the plot?
No, not at all. I don't.
About the characters? There was just a movie out there.
There's a movie that I distinctly remember existing.
Is it like Disney or like just random shit?
I don't remember.
It's not Little Monsters, right?
No, it was fucking Monster House.
Monster House. I can't believe that like random thing of like, because remember Nevin would talk about fucking little monsters?
Yeah.
Connected. Monster House. Yeah,
Monster
that's
House,
fair.
like, it wasn't really scary, but I think I was just too young the first time I saw it.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's like as an adult, you're not gonna be scared by it, but like for kids, like that's kind of a horror.
It like scared the fuck out of me.
And like the animation's kind of creepy and weird too.
Yeah, the thing that like I was scared that any house I walked into that wasn't my own
could be the monster house.
Yeah, that I was gonna get like eaten alive or some shit.
Yeah.
I walked through the front door and it's like the gnashing of teeth, hellfire, and all that.
Oh! Movies be scary. We should ban all movies that have scary things in them.
Yeah, we should make every movie a Marvel movie.
That would be ideal. I mean, I think everyone would agree with me when I say Marvel.
I love Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
Link, there's no gun being held to my head.
Probably like 30% of this channel is like us complaining about Marvel movies. I feel like since the beginning of like
ever.
Yeah, like
I think the weird thing is we played the fucking DC game.
We played Batman.
Yeah, which is a superhero style movie or game. But I don't think we talked about it at all, about the like scourge of superhero movies.
No.
At all.
Well, because we were mostly talking about like DC. We're mostly talking about like the DC cartoons that we used to watch. Like Nevin and I were talking about that.
I don't think I said like anything throughout that entire game though.
You were talking a little bit. It was more Night at the Museum that you were dialed in for that game.
Yeah.
Or Nevin and I were just like talking over it. But
I struggled in that fucking game for like no reason.
Yeah, that was probably. I mean, it benefited us because it ended up like being an hour long. Because it probably was not an hour's long left of.
That last fight was fucking
Common Raw.
It was nuts.
But do you want to play more of the Batman game at all?
Sure.
Or are you good with that? Because we can make it a series, or we can leave it as a fucking one-off.
I like that game, so
yeah, we could play some more of it. Because I'm trying to like, before we start new games, I'm trying to like finish the series.
Yeah, tie it off.
Yeah.
So.
Because I'm trying to, because like Skylanders is going to keep going forever, so I don't even count that as one.
But like, The only series that I think that should never be closed is the Pokemon Violet.
Well, yeah, that one is an exception because we like literally can't.
To be honest, I don't think I would have wanted to, even if it.
Yeah.
The game sucked dick. I don't
Why is
think
this not working?
I really would have wanted to like finish that game anyway.
Because I think we have the most like series left ongoing. I think.
Yeah.
Because like Dylan and I, we're finishing up No More Heroes 1. We're fucking starting Dewey, which is gonna be a nightmare. We're doing Obscure. We're trying to finish Obscure. We were doing that.
Yeah, I feel like when you play with other people, you play a lot of like short games that you can play in like one sitting. Night at the Museum, I was there, but like if I wasn't there, you would have played like that kind of game with like Nevin.
Yeah, Nevin, I usually play the fucking like movie games with because like he's not a gamer, so like
he actually like despises video games.
It's kind of adorable sometimes when like something happens in a video game and like he's like a non-video game person doesn't get it. Like in Superhero Squad, there's a part where like when we went behind the cars turn invisible so you could see your character. And he's like, "Why are the cars turning invisible?" And I had to explain to him like how that works.
Which is like, I mean, Josh and I played video games since we were like probably old enough to like walk.
Yeah.
Like I had a Wii in my house since I was like born. But like we've played video games forever, so like that's kind of stuff that's just like common knowledge to us. It's not something I assume that people don't understand.
Yeah. Even like with my mom, like she used to call like levels, she called them boards from like the arcade, like with like fucking Cubert or like, did you clear that board? It's like, what are you talking about? Like
no
level? What? What?
What? No.
What is you? No, you're not a gamer.
Oh, fucking.
But yeah, with Nevin, because like, and also because he's not here all the time. Like we're in proximity that like we can do a series,
even
and we can continue it. Nevin is like. He comes for like the holidays and summer. Like we can't really get a lot, which is why he just like kind of joins in random. Like like Night at the Museum did not originally have him in it, and then he was in the last one because like fucking
he was just here.
Yeah, like who cares? No one's gonna watch all of the videos anyway, so they don't even know.
You're not gonna pay attention to the continuity errors.
No. I don't know. Dylan and I play more like like gamer games or something. I don't know. Like we play fucking like.
You play more like. It's hard to like phrase exactly, but like they're more like deep cuts, I guess.
Yeah, we play. Yeah, that's a good way. Like the more like niche games, like
they're not games you're gonna stumble into. Like we play like Skylanders and like Luigi's Mansion. Like you can stumble into those games. You're not stumbling into fucking like Elebits. Like
yeah, and you were at least there for Elebits.
I was, but like you're not finding that game by accident. There was another game we played. It might have been on your Switch. I just don't...
Oh, do you mean like Mysteries Under Lake Ophelia and Fate of Matula?
No, there was a...
Paratopic?
Oh, fuck, what was it? All I remember is that... It might have not been on your Switch.
Where am I
All I remember is that there was...
Right.
We, like, walked down, like, in, like, the middle of the fucking forest. And there was, like... You met some random guy in, like, a taxi on a bridge or something.
I do not remember... Oh, Deadly Premonition?
I think it was Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, that video like wasn't good, so I did not upload it. But that would have been a fucking series as well. That's a pretty niche one too. That would probably usually be a Dylan one. But...
That game is good though. I kind of like that game.
We could maybe try it again. I'd have to look at the fucking like video again. Sometimes like after we're done recording it, I'm like that was fucking shit. But then I go back and there's like enough of it to be like a video. Like this Dewey one I just did, I was like, because I was so dialed in, I was like, there's no way that was like good. And then fucking like, I have a 30-minute video out of it. So
I like when we play games like this and like Skylanders too.
Yeah.
Like we aren't. There are parts in like Skylanders where we're like zoned in. Like, we are focused. Most of the time we're just bullshitting.
Love beating games on this video gaming channel.
Yeah.
Cause I have playlists of like each series, and they always get stuck at like 2 or 3, and then it's like, then we move to something else. It's like I want to see some different numbers in there, dude. I mean, if it takes 2 or 3 to like beat it, I guess.
Yeah, fucking what's it called?
Shadows of Katmai took 3 videos. Hotline Miami took 2 videos.
Katmai was insane.
That was a great game, and I liked how short it was. That's perfect for this fucking type of format we're doing.
Yeah, because we usually like record like we record a lot of it in like one day. We could like record a couple of videos in a day, and I'm guessing that if you pay close enough attention that you can get some overlap of jokes between some.
Yeah.
Like we'll talk about the same thing a couple of times.
Yeah. Like we'll play like an hour of each game usually. Sometimes I think the most we did, Dylan and I played Obscure for 2 hours, because like the way that game fucking works out for us is like you get a little bit forward, you get stuck on a puzzle for half an hour. You get a little bit forward, another puzzle fucking slams you.
The Pokemon Violet video that didn't come out would have been like 2.5 hours or something.
Yeah, we played. Oh my god, dude! The Pokemon Violet videos, they were actually a lot. They were probably longer than Obscure. I forgot about those. They were usually like, they could be 2 to 3 hours. Like they were, which made it hell to edit, because a lot of it was us just like sitting here quietly, like being fucking miserable because we have to like grind and we don't know where to go. Oh man.
I was dicks. I was terrible.
I mean, like there's like a certain nostalgia to it because it's like, oh, I remember that, but it was also like horrible in the moment. I would not want to go back to it.
We have stories of playing through that game just because we disliked it so fucking much.
Like it was definitely spite playing, but like I don't think it was worth spite playing. That was our longest video. It was the first Pokemon one. It was like an hour or something.
I don't know if we've ever said why it never came out or finished. We had sat back down and we restarted recording the like footage. So there's like gameplay that exists, but we weren't talking over it at all. So like,
well, I think it's the other way. I think our talking was there.
Oh.
The video was not there. Yeah. And I didn't know there wasn't, because I thought there wasn't like enough like standalone jokes that like it could fit into something. The closest like thing I could have maybe, because I was thinking I have a lot of like scraps of things that I can't use on their own. And I was thinking of putting in that, but there's like one joke where like that character Penny, like with her red and blue hair, I was like, which do you think would be more embarrassing for us to shave off all of the red or the blue? That was like the best joke out of that.
Maybe you can do like a scrapped clip show.
That's what I was thinking of doing, because I have like stuff that would only be like, I don't think it would fucking apply to anyone like who would be interested in that, but like I find it interesting. Like when Dylan and I played Furu Park, there's another like weird deep cut game, Furu Park. There's a part where because we were trying to get, this was before Wii Sports, we were trying to get Ryan to come over, and he thought for whatever reason that if we just called him, he would be like, drop everything he's doing and come over here. It's like, no one wants to like just like, people want to know ahead of time if they want to do something. But he called him and we talked with him on the phone for like 30 minutes about stuff. So like that could be fucking like part of it. This safari room is what the basement looks like. All these fucking animals. We don't have 3 leopards though. Yet.
I love some cougars.
Yeah! Dude, fucking like the I Love Hot Mom shirts.
Those shit are the worst.
Kill yourself!
Ow!
We made fun of a guy. Our town had a fair and I saw a guy with that. I yelled at him. Well, I didn't yell at him. I just yelled something. I was like, what a loser. I feel bad, though. There's a guy who was kind of walking by us that, like, kind of looked over. I was not calling that guy a loser. That guy was chill as fuck because he was just wearing a normal fucking shirt.
Yeah, if you wear, like, the I Heart blank, whatever the fuck it says, it doesn't matter.
Fill in whatever. Unless it's I Love New York, that's fine.
That's fine. Or, like, I Heart Philadelphia, or, like, the City of Brotherly Love, or whatever shit. If it's, like, a city...
If it's about you being horny... Kill yourself.
Not even only being horny. I've seen ones like other than that where it's like, I heart Jesus. It's like, stop. Like, it's not funny. The shirt is not funny.
Oh yeah, the like ironic I Heart Jesus shirt.
Yeah, like that shit isn't funny. Stop doing it. If you wear those shirts, you are like poison to this earth.
You're poison to the society.
You're
a fucking scum of the earth.
You are salt on the earth. Like,
you are nothing. You are meaningless.
You are pond scum.
You're fucking. There is no purpose to you being here. You are meant to be fucking food for something else.
Yeah, like
rot in your fucking grave when you die. You
like those shirts are the worst. Like I'll be entirely honest. I hate those shirts more than I hate like
Hitler.
I wasn't gonna go that way. It's not funny. Like, what if a cougar signed my shirt? We know people who did that. They went to like our local mall and got a bunch of shirts signed by a bunch of older women. It's like, you're not funny, you're not cool, you're stupid and weird.
And generic.
Yeah.
You're fucking default. I miss the old boo laugh that they use in this game.
Yeah.
Because it's super like compressed and fucking nasty. Look at him spin like that. The new one, too clean, too crisp.
Yeah.
Not because this one's from like the Nintendo 64. Like
The one on the Wii is like specifically in Mario Kart. It's not the worst.
It's well, that's King Boo's voice specifically. He has more of like a. Well, they're more of like a.
Yeah.
He's got more raspiness. He smokes a lot more than they do.
I smoked 3 packs of Camel Blue today. Is that motherfucking Newports?
God motherfucking damn! King Boo only smoked Newport, bitch!
People wearing Newport like clothing is also becoming common. Again,
really
not funny.
Pretty much, don't wear anything and kill yourself is the moral of the fucking story here.
Yeah, be naked.
Anything you fucking wear is bad, and I will fucking kill you.
Yeah, clothing trends are like the worst, though.
Yeah, you fucking come here, you little bitch boy! I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, I got one.
Pooh, Shiesty, and Spot'em got 'em. Link up. Need it or keep it.
Keep it, bruh. Keep it. It's too dangerous if they're together.
I want another...
Link up?
No, I want another version of I'm Geekin' by DDG.
True.
I need it.
I'm gonna be geeking until it comes out.
I'm on a whole nother level. I'm geeking.
Get him. Fuck. You come within 3 feet of me, I kill you. He's out of fucking bounds.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna beat you until you can't breathe no more.
Get the fuck back here. Stop. You can't combine with anyone either, so he's just gonna run around the whole fucking time until I get him.
Hold on. Yeah. I can teach that bitch my language like Rosetta Stone. Yeah, for that bitch one time and then I'm on it.
Got you, you dumb bitch. Get the fuck in there, boy. Gotcha, bitch.
I thought it was a drought.
You missed out. Do you see that like giant plimp woman in the top right?
Yeah.
When she was, maybe you did see it, but like with when I pulled the shower curtain back, she looked like a hot naked babe, like washing. But then when you pull it back, she's actually a fucking pig. I hate fat people. Go watch the episode 1 and make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
And all that YouTube shit.
I don't know. Like it might actually work. Like telling people to do it. I don't know if their like monkey brain needs to fucking hear it for them to like think of that. Because some of the hotline or the No More Heroes one that we just uploaded, a lot of people are watching. We're getting more subscribers. We told them to subscribe. And in Hotline Miami, one of the most popular videos, I said you should subscribe because you might be able to be under the 100 subscriber mark. You should subscribe and you could be under 100. You could brag about it when we're like at 1 million. You could say I was underneath the 100. We're using that again right now. You could be underneath the 400 subscribers if you subscribe right now.